Hello, welcome to Skate 3 8%. This is about an hour 20 long speedrun, and I'm going to be, well, basically building a skating franchise. We do this on easy because it's easier to do tricks. So I'm skipping all this. Don't want to be named a new team. Let's go ahead and pick whatever picture you want. I usually pick the cat. And I don't want to be the legend either, so I'll just go ahead and clear that too. I'm going to play on regular because I play on regular. OG imposture. Depends on how fast you go, whenever you run around. So here's Coach Frank. However, we don't need to learn anything for Coach Frank because we know everything about this video game. Coach Frank will be seen on the lane cutscenes, so we won't see him during the run. He's pretty funny though. Alright, so I press B and then start there immediately so I can change the audio. So I can, I'll just keep it on for this run. Why not? What could possibly go wrong? Alright, so the run starts whenever I do my first push talking to this guy. So let's go ahead and start now. In 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so you'll see immediately I'm going to do something called the on-off work glitch, where you basically gain a lot of speed doing this. And a lot of air, apparently. As you can see, I'm gaining extreme amounts of momentum. However, I seem to have lost a little bit there, so I'm just going to go do the cannonball speed glitch. Get a little bit more. And get downstairs. It doesn't really matter how you get down, as long as you can get over here at a certain amount of time. So we're going to wait for Reda to pass that white line, and he already did, so let's just go. Also, that guy's name is Reda. Forgot to mention that. Kind of not important. He gets replaced in about 3 missions. By our good friend Shingo, who's been around since Skate 1. Or Skate, whatever you like to call it. So do an on-off work glitch because it's faster. Not a bad time. As long as you have that in like under 5 seconds, you're good. No reason to stop. Alright, so here we are. So there's a lot of button smashing in this. These first few missions. Now I'm starting to see why I should have muted the music because, well, I don't want to get muted, so let's go ahead and turn it off. And do whatever here. If you don't want to mute the music, I've actually had a lot of VODs get muted because I forgot to mute it or decided that the music in the game is fine. And then I got a VOD muted and then can't really submit a PB during that, so. Alright, so you can do whatever trick you want off this thing here. I usually just do an ollie or a kickflip or whatever. And grind that. Done with it. We'll be back in this area in a couple missions. So they're going to teach us how to use the Creator Park after we're done following here. And by following, I mean being ahead of them for about 100 feet the entire time. The game expects you to follow the filmer, and that's not what we're doing. I've tried everything I can to speed this up, but I can't seem to find an alternative route that I can go to make this a little bit faster, so I just basically do the on-off work glitch until I get around 80-ish feet right here. And then I basically get off my board and walk around so that he can catch up. And the NPC seems, yeah, see, he's like saying, come on, catch up. The NPC seems to be under the impression that I'm behind them. I'm not. I'm way ahead of them. Sometimes they'll recognize that they're ahead of you because they can see you in their peripheral view, but that was strange. So we're going to try really hard not to get past 150 feet, because if you get past 150 feet, it's a mission fail, which means I have to go all the way back to the beginning of this mission. So basically just cutting corners here. Reda seems to have stopped. It's all RNG pretty much, cutting corners around that thing. We'll be in this area again in a little bit. Just waiting around for Reda. Like I said, there's not really anything I can do here. I've tried like doing glitches to this thing. I've tried going out of bounds. It's every time I fail. If someone could find a better route for this, that would be pretty sick, but no one unfortunately has found anything. Okay, I almost lost in there, so let's go ahead and be a little bit more careful. Not bad. Not a bad time. You can get on your board a little bit there, more so than I did, but I just prefer walking because it's a little bit faster sometimes. Depends on if you're going up ramp or not. If I go too fast, or if I do an off-board glitch or do a cannonball glitch, then I could lose them. Alright, so we're gonna place a marker here. You pretty much just smash it once you start the mission. Jump off your board, grab this thing here, pull it there, help it back, and then fly over this thing. I like to do an ollie out of it so I can be closer to the next mission. Like I said, pretty much smashing A right now. Alright, so I'm gonna smash LB and B as the mission starts. So I can immediately get that ramp and then press B as fast as I can once I'm done placing the ramp. And then jump on this, and you can jump off your board. You can either grind out the whole thing or you can jump off your board like I just did. Alright, here's a cutscene we can't skip up until like 5 seconds. Right there. So we're going to do our first fresher photo and the first mission that we're going to kill. Now, whenever you kill a mission, you get more points. It depends on what mission it is, but most of the time it's around 2,500 to 3,250. Around that area. Some missions have more than others. It depends. So in order to kill this mission, all we need to do is an ollie flip. Like that. Someone just asked in the chat how long the run is. It's about an hour and 20 minutes.
Check it out. Whichever one you want.
The world record for this is 114 something by Latex Sock. So there's another thing you can't skip. It's about 50 seconds long.
That's the type of stuff that's gonna sell boards. You get coverage, we sell boards. You know what? That's how the game works. Everything you do sells boards.
They're teaching us how to sell boards. Pretty much just sitting here and smashing it. So, for this area, I didn't get this time. Sometimes for this area, it'll like menu over your thing all the way to the right. So you're like on the game settings or on the EA Nation settings. I don't know why it's only for this area though. And it didn't do it today, so that's good. So in order to kill this, for some reason I couldn't manual. So in order to kill this, all you gotta do is manual into it and then bonk against it. Easy.
It's Retta. Check it out. Coverage is hidden, and I'm getting bombarded with sponsor me tapes. So guess what? Sign with someone on the team.
Yeah, you just put it blank, whatever. It doesn't really matter what name they are. So you just do whatever there. Now hopefully it will show me in a different area, but most of the time I will stay around this area, and I saw that frame there. So I think that means that I'm going to stay in the area. And sometimes you don't, like I just did here. I don't know. The whole thing about this is really strange. Basically you'll do billboard 1, and then like you'll finish it, and it'll keep you in that area despite showing the Hartley Stadium area, and it didn't do it. I don't know, it seems really random. Alright, easy.
Nice moves, bro.
And board slide.
Killed it.
I used to have a lot of trouble with this mission. I don't know why. This one's kind of a pain as well. These first two film missions are kind of a pain.
Look at these Humpty ledges. Alright, ready?
I'm gonna strum my guitar. Alright.
That was tight.
So I basically just do a 5-0, nose grind, board slide, lip slide, and dark slide. It kind of depends on what the game wants to give me. Now, sometimes when I do a 5-0, I'll get a salad, or sometimes when I get a nose grind, I'll do a blunt slide. It seems to be somewhat random, but as long as I can stay on the thing, I'm good. Like that.
Killed it! Yo, I got this good.
So I'm actually gonna flip around here, and now I'm gonna do the nose grind to tail grab glitch, where it basically gives you a lot of speed, just like it just did right there. And I'm jumping over here so I can get a spot. There it goes. All right. So there's actually 3 speed glitches during the run. There's a cannonball, there's the on-upward glitch, and there's the nose grind tail grab glitch. I only honestly do nose grind tail grab if it's a necessity, or right after a tortoise state, which we just finished a second ago.
Hey, dude, check it out.
Dude, Reddit wasn't kidding. Like, he hooked us up right.
Another cutscene we can't skip.
Got everything we needed there.
These seem to lighten up later in the game though, so.
Come on, and let me know how fly it is. Alright?
Alright, so we're gonna go to University and go to Peterson Pavilion. This is all memory, by the way. All this is menuing in memory at this point. You just gotta remember where to go to get what spots. Also, if you can do a start buffer there, you can immediately activate the spot, like I just did. That lady almost got my way. Come on. Alright. Oops. There we go. Here's another follow mission. I think this is the last one of the run, actually. Yeah, it's the last run. There's that beginning one, then there's tier decks, and that's it. So, basically, the same thing as last time. Just gotta make sure you don't get past 150 feet. Actually, it's the exact same amount of feet, too. I didn't realize until just now. It's actually the exact same amount of feet. And you're basically just going in a circle, honestly. And sometimes tier deck just bails and makes you sit there and wait and wonder why. Why this? So instead of following this path on the right here, I'm actually just gonna take a little shortcut. Like this. Need to slow down a bit, I might lose him here. Alright, cool. We're good. My board just went flying into the abyss. You gotta be really careful not to lose any of those follow missions. It's really huge time loss if you do. Alright, so Josh Kills actually gets on away quite often, so I'm just gonna go and push him. Go ahead and do that thing right there. This is pretty easy, honestly. I used to spend the time to actually kill this mission, which is doing a nose blunt slide around both those, but yeah. I figured out later on you can just kill another mission and not have to deal with that. Alright, here's another pro mission. Same thing as Danny, you basically just go to the second option, and it's immediately the one you hit A on. Easy.
Just commit.
This is very easy. Now Danny actually is like a big burden in Skate 2, but in this game, easy. Cake. I was trying to shortcut there, but I'm just figuring I could just do this instead. There we go. Alright. Doesn't really matter if I bailed, I got 10,000 points. That run was super sick.
I gotta get you in some DCs.
Obviously the best way to do that would be not to bail and just immediately cruise into it, but, you know, things happen. These things happen. Go to PC library, it's gonna immediate load, and then I'm gonna cannonball glitch, or not work. I'm gonna do cannonball glitch again, and I got the spot, so we're good. This one's easy. Just gotta remember to do the right flip check for it. Got it. Nice. Not bad at all. It's actually a pretty decent run, actually. Going pretty well. That's interesting, dude. I've never heard that voice clip ever. Very interesting. Oh, jeez. Alright. So I'm gonna cannonball glitch. Same thing as I always do. And do it on-off board. Try to get as much speed as I can with on-off board. If I can't get any speed, we'll just do cannonball glitch again. But I seem to be getting a lot, so we should be good. You can see the other skaters are going like the other way. I'm just basically gonna go and bail into this tree here. Like that. Or around that tree. Anywhere around it's fine. As you can see, I'm right at the end checkpoint, so easy. And that car got my way. Oh well. Alright, wait. Do the photo hip hop. Actually gotta slow down for this one, because if you don't slow down, you can just go flying over the rail, and you don't want to do that. In order to kill this fish, you have to do a slide on the rail. Like so. There you go.
Yeah, this is the one. Definitely ad material.
So Darren Everett's actually on the bottom of the pro list, and as is Dandre Hobbles. So that's the easy thing to do. Easy menuing. Once this load screen's getting my way. Perfect. Right at the bottom, like I said. This one's a little fickle. Sometimes it'll give you the kill, sometimes it won't. It used to be harder for me, but I practiced it for like 2 hours straight one day and I just got used to it. And if you go flying out of the pool like that, you can land in a manual and usually save it. Which means it should be okay. Oh boy. Alright, well, don't want to do that, so let's just go ahead and restart it. There we go. Actually got the right grab this time. So you manual grind into this thing right here. And then do this. Easy.
Alright, perfect. Now let's go find Corbin.
Again, Dandre Hobbles at the bottom of the list, so that's all you gotta remember. Right at the bottom. For the next one, speed gap, it's actually the first speed gap, I believe, for Thrasher. So that's the easy way to remember that as well. First one you do basically is pump into it and miss the grind somehow. Try again. I've been having an issue with this lately. I don't know why. There we go. Then you ollie out.
Sick, now you get the cover.
Pretty sweet trick, to be honest. Or flip off a roof into a vert ramp. That's pretty sweet, dude. Alright, so yeah. Like I said, Thrasher, speak up. First photo for them.
Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Alright, bro, time to thrash.
This one's kind of a pain, or it can be. Ollie into this thing right here, get more speed. You can see I'm pumping the grab button right now. Land this, and hopefully aim towards the middle ramp right in front of me. Perfect.
Perfect.
So I'm going towards the middle ramp. The next spot's actually like right down the hill.
Pick the best shot.
So all I have to do is just go straight and then find the next spot. Like that. Alright. I can't really figure out what strat I want to do here. I don't know if I want to jump off my board and then ollie into it, but This seems to work what I'm doing right now. And I spun too hard, so... Like I said, I don't know if I want to do what I'm doing right now or what. I believe to kill that you only need 1,150, I believe. So 1,400 is pretty good. So Deadly Ditch is one of the first death races that we abuse the tree glitch. Well, it's not even a glitch, it's more like a skip. It's not even a skip, it's a clip, honestly. Basically, they rendered out the trees as a static image, and they don't exist. You'll see what I mean in a minute. As you can see, I'm trying to do Cannonball Glitch and then do on-off board glitch to get more momentum. And if you keep following, you gain more speed down the hill. Alright, so these trees actually don't exist. They're just a flat image. Okay, alright. Teammates need to stop doing that. Unfortunately, this is one of the death races that relies on teammate RNG. I also don't have much issue with this race, more so than I have with the race called Scenic Route, which happens later on during the run. I need to bail into that so you don't go rolling into that half pipe right in front of me the whole time. And spend forever trying to get to the end mission screen. So with Perilous Path, it's a kind of interesting glitch. You basically can launch off the ledge to your left whenever you spawn. I'm going to attempt to do that. If I can't, I'll just do a Cannonball Glitch and then do it down the hill. Okay, let's try again. I kind of want to show this off. I'll just restart. It's kind of hard to time. There we go. And you gotta avoid the pole. So as I said, you basically launch off the ledge right there. It has something to do with like how your board spawns in your hands. I think it's a cool glitch though. And I found most of the glitches in this game involving the speedrun. So you balance that tree and then you spawn over here. Basically just roll down the hill and get your easy win. Again, teammate RNG can be a thing, but you should not have an issue with this mission. So for Bridging the Gap, it's actually the top Thrasher photo, so that's the easy way to remember the menu. Alright. Bridging the Gap.
Alright, trip on this. What I want you to... Time to thrash, man. Let's see it.
So for this one, you just have to do a slide to kill it. And as you can see, it's pretty easy. Tail slide.
Yeah, perfect. There's a lot of good photos here.
Not hard at all, to be honest. I don't know, sometimes I have an issue where like, I'll jump into that and I'll start doing a blunt slide, and I'll try to jump out of it and it'll put me back in a blunt slide. Like it'll just stick me to it like a magnet. But that doesn't seem to happen very often. So for very metal, you need to do a tuck knee into the ramp. You need to do a nose manual or along the platform in front of you, and then you need to do a tail slide. It's all one fluid motion, and if you don't do the motion correctly, you're gonna need to restart it.
All right, time to test. You ready? Let's hit it.
There we go.
Hey, I want to see a replay.
There we go. Just like that. Easy.
And killed it. That's pretty sick, right?
Pretty sick, dude. Right on the roof. So this is actually the bane of my existence. The kill for this seems to be very finicky. You'll do what it tells you to do to kill it, but then it won't give it to you either way. I don't know what causes it. I've spent hours upon hours trying to figure out what causes the kill and what does not. I'll do what it wants me to do. It doesn't work sometimes. I don't know why. I cannot figure out a reason, but if I do mess it up, it's only like a 10-second loss. Or if I do that, that's another 10-second loss. Just fly over the rail, that's fine. Alright. So sometimes he'll grind it and do that. That's the thing. Sometimes the manual doesn't work. There we go. So they want you to do a 500-point grind here, and I got the kill. That's good. Thank God. I would hate to have to do this over and over and not get the kill. It's such a pain. Anyway, next death race is a really, really optimized death race because of the shortcut for it. It's pretty cool. And I found it. Like I said, I found most of the scripts in this game, so. What you basically do, once you go on the garage and do all that, nah, just all the way over this. I'm gonna go down here. All the way onto this thing right here. Go down here, your knees are made of titanium, by the way. And then just done. That's it. Easy. Alright, so the next mission is right in front of me. And a car got in my way, so, you know, cars. Car RNG.
Yo, you ain't gonna get a towing on. Yo, let's start this.
Here's a interesting strat that me and a friend have found. I've always had an issue clearing this whole thing. So what we basically do is jump off your board, grab the board in midair, run around, then do a 360 off that. And it still gives you the kill, so.
Yo, what are you thinking?
Alright, scenic route. The death race I was talking about earlier. All RNG. This is where I can save like a minute and a half. It's not fun. There is ways for me to save it, but it depends on if the game wants to give me hit detection or not, because you can actually knock the other skaters off their boards if they get too close to the checkpoint marker. Seen that pretty good RNG so far, though. Also, I got the really sick cannonball glitch there. Just all over this thing right here. And then just roll through. And hopefully, I'll be able to keep the lead the whole time. And hopefully my teammate doesn't get demolished by a car or something. And we're good. Nice. Perfect. Exactly how I wanted that to go. Next OTS, owned a spot, is right in front of me. Like directly in front of me. You can actually roll into this thing and make it much quicker, but had to do a little bit pumping into it. Now I usually go for a judo foot plant 540 off this garbage can right here. Like that. And pretty much just kill it right there. The next thing is right in front of me again. Same thing. Andrew Reynolds is pretty easy.
Alright, now working on those AR slams. Yeah.
Like I said again, your knees my titanium, so you can land this fine, right? Perfect. You can do whatever you want over this thing right here. And I always go for a caveman board slide because the grinding is a little finicky on that rail.
Hell yeah. I knew you had it.
Alright, so I see a black screen here.
About to call America and get you hooked up.
Overcontrolled waters. This has a pretty interesting strat for it. You basically just do a hippie jump 180, go into fakie or switch position, and then just do a foot plant off the ledge in front of me. To get a little speed, I do that. Alright, hippie jump 180. Perfect. Nailed it. Easy. Now, however, if your chucks or wheels touch the end of the ledge right there, you'll lose your spin, which means you need to land out of a manual and then do a 360 spin. I don't know why it does it, but it does. It's really strange. I think it'll just completely nullify your spin. And due to us seeing the cutscene here, we will have the next spot directly in front of us, or on top of us, because it completely resets the area. So, perfect. See? Spot found. So we only have to get 1,000 here to kill it. I pretty much just go overkill on it, honestly. And I didn't even get 1,000 because I couldn't ollie for some reason. So I guess I'll try again. Not that big of a time loss, honestly. There we go. The next mission, I believe you do a double kick flip. I usually go for a triple though. Just cause, I don't know. I don't know why. I've even done a quad on it a couple times.
Alright, what we got here is a very... Alright, time to shred. We've got it! Ow! Woo!
Easy. Next mission is directly in front of me, and it's kind of hard as well. Kind of like Scenic Route is for me. This is the second, actually I don't know, I'd say this is the hardest spot besides the one much later on at Sign of the Grinds. So basically what I do is I use the spot thing, make a large kicker ramp, make it right here. I need to straighten it out. There we go. And do that. Get a little speed. Do the same thing I did earlier. Hip your jump 180 and just switch. Perfect. Oh, jeez. I landed at sloppy, so I lost points. I had to try it again. That's what kind of sucks about this spot. You need to get a lot of points. Same thing. Hip your jump 180, going fakie. Okay, well. I didn't do the right flip trick, so that's why I didn't do it. There we go. Not too hard. Also, not Sign of the Grinds. Grinds of Destiny is what the spot that's harder is called. Or second hardest, I guess. Sign of the Grinds is pretty easy. It kind of has a hard strat that I made for it because I don't want to spend time standing on top of a ledge and trying to do a nose blunt slide. So I basically try to do like a flying running grind. You'll see what I mean in a second. Place a marker right here. Get off your board. Like I said, flying running grind. Okay, come on. That was strange. Nope. It's hard to really angle this thing, honestly. And then sometimes you randomly do a 180. That was... Okay, well, I seem to be having an issue here. Let's see. What we're gonna do is a safe strat. There we go. There's one slide, then do a manual over here. Not hard.
Yeah, this is a guaranteed ad.
That's the safe shot. You basically just stand on top of it, ollie, land in those one slide, hop off, manual out. That's it. That's the safe strat for it. But if I can get the flying running strat, that would be much cooler. Kind of a swag strat, I guess. Crouch grind. Another strat for it. I used to spend hours and hours just trying to ollie into this thing and just, I don't know. Some of the rails in this game, honestly, like most of the rails and divisions are really finicky. I don't know why. Either way, we're gonna jump into it. BS board double grab, easy. And I placed a marker there as well, just in case I mess that up. Because if you do the grind before the private parking sign, sometimes it won't count it. Really strange. Like I said, it's pretty finicky. If that lands on the bottom, easy to menu.
Haha, rip on. Alright, go for it.
Did a foot plant there just in case we make sure, and I got it. Okay. Because if I don't get it, I'm spending all my time on this for nothing, so. I just do 360 1 foots here for both these.
Looking good.
You can actually bail off your board there for this last one, but
Alright, let's check it.
yeah, didn't really save that much time. Gaps of Solitude is the last film we'll be able to do up until they give us new films. Which would be right after Gaps of Solitude, shockingly. Because this is considered like a really hard spot, I guess. And honestly, it is easy to mess up, but as long as you know what you're doing, and as long as you have the right movement for it, you're good. So basically, you got ollie 360 this. Or grab 360, doesn't matter. Tweak grab, which is a crossbone method, etc. Late flip, like that. And then do 1,000 points over this, I believe. Or it's 800 or something. Either way, I always overkill it, so it doesn't really matter.
Hey, you know, I think this one's gonna be sick.
So that means we have a bunch of new films left, or to do, rather. So, Ripple Threat. That's a fun one. Pretty easy to do. What I do myself, though, is a cannonball speed glitch, so I can basically start flying into it.
Alright, you ready?
Because I'm living on the edge. And I sometimes almost jump off my board, or jump on my board. So we're going to try again. And one more time. If I don't get it here, I won't do it. No, I got a little speed. That's alright. Alright. Laser flip. Laser flip. Doesn't really matter what nollie trick you do. I just like to do laser flips. I like laser flips. Big fan.
Here it is, here it is.
So fan table is 4. Okay. Almost forgot where I was going. So fan table is 4. I do a FS shove, a pop shove, a kick flip, and whatever at the end one. You got a manual and then do this. It's not hard.
Alright, camera's on.
You can easily mess up jump for this first one though. It's kind of an angle. Okay, I guess that counts. I guess. Sure. FS shove, pop shove. Kick flip, and I just like to, you know, style and profile like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Killed it. Check it out, check it out.
Alright, so I got a billboard challenge to do, which means take a picture. Easy. Easy as heck. Gotta sit here and wait the while it's taking though. Take a picture of the ground, dude. This is the cutscene, we're skipping it. The Archie Blouse is a pretty interesting strat that I found. Oops. So Archie Blouse is on the bottom of the menu. I almost messed up the menu myself, but like I was going to say, it's pretty easy to menu too. So the game expects you to go all the way around the whole thing. Nah, I'm good. Let's just go over here. And then do this. And as long as you get it right, which I did not, you can do a finger flip there. Let's try it again. I need to get a new controller before SGDQ. My right analog sticks I'm messing up quite often. Also, if you didn't know, this game is completely based off the thumbsticks. Like, I'm doing every single trick, like flip trick, what have you, a tweak, grab, etc., with the right thumbstick. So you kind of need good thumbsticks to play this game properly. I would have a hand cam on, but my other webcam randomly got misplaced. I don't know where the heck it is. Dude on upward glitch. Spot found as you run into that corner. 9th dimension. So for this one, I think you get 2,000 to kill it. Seems right. That's good. Doesn't really matter how you land. Alright, so our ledge is actually on the bottom of the downtown list, so we're just gonna go there. Way down there. Way down there. Run forward. On our glitch into it. Get a little bit faster. There it is. Alright. Our village is actually the second spot. Gotta make sure you don't press A on the first one. Otherwise you'll warp somewhere you don't want to be. I've done that many times. So do whatever you want into this. Why don't you get above 1,500? You're good. So for this one, it's actually the second area for downtown for wrong hole. Like that. It's called Allmart. Oh yeah, that. Also, we don't really do many pro challenges because honestly they're all run-up missions, which is basically like Skate in the Turnout series, but like only 3 characters instead of 5, and they take forever, so really no point in doing them. We do some pro missions like Lizard King, and you've seen Andrew Reynolds earlier and all that. I'd like to really just show off here, if I can. And I, for some reason, couldn't land that. I don't know why it didn't land, but that lady's in my way now. Nope, don't want to land that. Gotta make sure you get above 1,000. Like that. So Move Straight has a lot of downtime, which means it's a really good time to do donations, as well as Move Vert. All of both. All both, yes. Both have a lot of downtime. So I'm basically just gonna get 1,000 on the first part of the challenge, and then for the second part I'm gonna get whatever because it's a free skate. And then for the third part, you're supposed to get, I don't know, I guess I get 1,000. Because they usually don't get above 600, so for the third part. Best grind sequence. So what I forget to tell you, it's a sequence, after all. Which means that you can grind it. Grind anything you want into a sequence, which means you get a lot of points like that. And as you can see, I'm winning. So while we're doing this, we're going to ignore the announcer. And like I said, now would be a good time to read donations. If you want to read donations, feel free to do so. I'm going to launch off this thing right here. Or, you know, this thing right here as well. That was incredible. So what I'm doing right now actually gets me no points. The only way you can get points is through a grind sequence on this part. So I'm pretty much just waiting at this point. Which is why it's a good time for donations, like I already said. RIP Black Bucks. Great studio. Jesus Christ. Alright.
Just under 10 seconds left. Crack it. I'm liking what I'm seeing. It's fresh, it's clean.
Good lord.
What I need to see.
Alright. So we're done here for this part. There's actually, like I said, there's 3 parts to this Move Straight challenge. Like I said, it's a free skate session, which is jam in this game, I guess. I think I'll just kind of do this all the time.
Oh, keep skating like that and you're gonna take this round. Oh, did you see that? Yeah, you're definitely at the top right now. Got a leader right now. The legend, top spot. Yeah.
Again, good time to read the agents. I'm really not doing anything.
You're gonna take this home. Oh, top of the food chain here in this contest. Not to mention selling boards like you would not believe. Like it's record sales over here.
Easy.
All right, last try. And free. Time's done.
So for the third part, actually has out of bounds. Kind of.
Yeah, that's right.
Because the game tells you not to exit a certain area, but I'm going to exit a certain area because they can't tell me what to do.
1, 2, go. All been decided. This next round is simply for fun and show.
I usually just try to do a no comply front flip over this thing right here and get a lot of points like that, and I'm done. Which means I have a bench waiting to kill for this out of bounds thing over here. So I'm gonna place a marker right here. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the marker. I'm gonna place another marker right here. And then I'm gonna go back to that one. Now I'm gonna place it right here. And it's gonna keep warping me back and forth, as you can tell. So for the last 3 seconds of this part, you basically just warp to it. And the game won't be able to warp you back.
Oh, definitely gonna need an orthopedic surgeon for that. Yeah. If you can hold on, you got this contest in the bag, man. Oh.
Cool.
Austin smashing his body. That was painful looking.
You lost your mind?
Oh, landed. You know, landed it. I'll give you that much. Okay, this isn't your local art gallery where you can wander around. Get on your board.
Got about 18 seconds left. Like I said, at 3 seconds I'll be warping to that part I already set a marker for.
Snap out those bangers. Time is not
Wow, that was incredible. I jumped on my board without even realizing where it was. Alright, now warp. And we're done with Mulu Street. Now we do Mulu Fort. The reason we do it is because they give you a lot of points. Like 50,000 contest points. And the end game is to get 1,000,000 points.
Alright, tricks are the best. I got a funk door for the first. Oh no! Hey,
This is the only part I'm really gonna need concentration for, is due to the first initial grind. If I can't do the initial grind, then I have like 2 more rounds to do it. But if I can't do it, then I'll probably lose. There we go. So I only need 1 grind. The next 2 rounds I can just mess around. Which means that I'm gonna go bully these men over here.
Seriously?
Alright, so they basically spawn behind you,
later, you're done. It's time.
as you can see. And they'll spawn behind you. And for next 2 rounds, you can just do whatever you want.
Did we do the countdown? We did. Let's go.
What I like to do is get on my board, just bonk them around. And sometimes they get stuck on the board, like what just happened there. Just bully them, that's fine. Bullying them is fine. Oh well. Oh jeez. Also, I like to do a trick into this and do a front flip off the ramp if I can. It's kind of hard to time.
Done. It's over, son. Oh, I hope I see some 1 foot. It's on. Let's go. Oh, we got a little bluster from the court one, gods. Come on, man.
Hey, got another grind. Didn't even mean to. Would you look at that?
In and up.
Got it! Ooh, that was incredible. Phenomenal. The phenomenal one. Really hard to time that. It's called a nollie pop is what that's called. Might be do a front flip out of a immediate ollie. It's called a nollie pop.
Oop, man, it don't touch you. Oh open your ears.
More cutscenes to skip. So for this, I just get whatever. It's another jam contest, so doesn't really matter what I get. I'll probably beat them.
Get a little repeat on that last round action. Oh, busting out early, busting out hard. Let's see if you can hold it.
Someone just spit Pog Champ in my chat. Pretty much my exact reaction to that backflip, yeah. Oh jeez. Alright.
First place contest kill.
Get a little speed off this.
You out there, super famous.
Alright, watch this. No hand, no foot. Or around the world, whatever you want to call it. Pretty cool glitch. Only a couple people know how to do it. Easy. 20k is easy. Danny actually got a lot of points this round. 13k. That's uncharacteristic of Danny on this, honestly. Usually Lizard King's the one that gets a lot of points here. Alright, we're done with the move vert now. Back to the death races. Skip another cutscene there. Alright. So for speed throws, you actually go hurtling down a canyon. It's pretty fun. It's a fun little skip. As you can hear, I'm smashing A as fast as I can. Get these cutscenes out of my way. Because there's a cutscene right at the beginning, right there. And one right, oh, there was one right there, but I guess not today. On off board twice. Don't do it 3 times, otherwise you will probably just fall. I've learned that if you're on off board down a hill twice, you're pretty much good to go. If you do it 3 times, you're just getting greedy. So hurdle down the canyon here. Into a cannonball position. Doesn't really matter. Cannonball is actually the fastest way to fall down a canyon, if you did not know. On off board on this twice. Get enough speed to jump over the ramp. Got it today. Nice. I gotta watch my teammate to make sure he doesn't lose the lead, and it seems to be okay. We're good. Nice. Pretty good.
Alright, congratulations. Still a coup, though.
Here's another pro challenge, Lizard King. This is the challenge we actually kill instead of Josh Kalis's from way earlier, because it gives you more points. It's kind of hard to mess. It's kind of easy to mess up though, honestly. So in order to prevent myself from messing up and him getting in my way, I warp back so that he doesn't get in my way, like that. Strats. Do a all-way 360 here. Do a stale fish here, which actually is kind of hard to do. It's like a left stick motion into a right grab. I don't know, it's really strange. Judo. And then, for the finale, airwalk. And if you don't get enough air, ollie into it, like I just did.
You are working good today.
Because like I said earlier, your knees are made of titanium, so.
Wow. Sick. Cool. You like TK? You wanna meet him? I know him.
Alright, Rockbox is actually automatically unlocked because we did the Lizard King challenge. So, Rockbox also gives you 10,000 points. I don't know why it's so much. I really don't. But it's a lot of points for own to spot. As long as I could do it first try, I could save quite a bit of time. Phenomenal one. Alright. You can kind of mess that up though, because like I said earlier, most of the rails on the spots and the missions are really finicky. Especially that middle rail on that one right there. Don't know why.
Yo, you got...
I don't know if it's the game's code or maybe I'm just bad at the game. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, what you gotta do here is a 1 foot 360. Just like that. Imagine doing that in real life. Can you imagine that? Imagine literally putting 1 foot off of your board in midair, hurtling down. Terrifying.
What's up? It's Retta.
It's gonna mad.
We gotta fill out the roster and add one more person to the squad.
Again, blank name.
Understand what I'm telling you?
Alright, now there's the King mission, and then we do Terry Candy right after it. And Terry Candy actually has a new strat for him. I had to say cardio, because menuing is hard. So I'm gonna immediately smash start as soon as I can, which I'm doing right now as we speak. That's gonna put me back a little bit, but you know, just not have bad menus. That's a simple solution, really. Not be bad at menus. Just waiting. Alright, so for Lucy King, you follow him around, and he wants you to go to a certain route, and we don't go that certain route, because if you don't go a certain route, and he goes through the garbage cans like I'm about to, you'll skip a cutscene. With this weird masked man. I think his name's really changed too. Alright, go right through the garbage cans right here. Skip the cutscene. Do a hippie jump, apparently. Alright. Not too hard. Yeah, Deerman of Darkwoods. I believe that's what he's called. Alright, so Terry Candy, like I said, has a new strat. Hopefully I'll be able to do it here. Without messing up somehow. So he usually gets in the way, like a lot. So we're just gonna go ahead and push him around. For this rail, you can basically just do the grind and jump off, like that. Go over here, front flip if necessary, and I've got launched. Nice. Alright, so the strat right here. So if I land right here, into that rail. And I did. Good job, me. Yay.
Man, the way you killed it, I'm gonna pump the soup and see if we can hook you up with some shoes. Man, you ever grinded on top of them? Yo, let's get this started, man.
The grind didn't count for some reason. There we go. Interesting. Like I said, finicky rails.
This one. So many dope ones to choose from.
Like, he even saw me do the grind, and it decided not to count it. I don't know. Maybe I'll figure out one day why the rails are so finicky. I don't really understand it, man. Alright, so for this one, you like I always do in a death race, on our board glitch twice, then ollie the whole time. The whole time. Just don't stop ollieing. Can't stop, won't stop. Oh lord. Alright, oh my goodness, that was close. Grind on this thing right here. Roll into that, and save time. Because if you don't roll into it, like what happened with the death race much earlier, you'll just constantly ramp off those ramps and it takes forever to end the mission. Literally forever. Launch party is pretty easy, honestly. All you gotta do is 540 grab. Not hard at all. I used to do an airwalk or a tail walk.
Subterranean. Are you ready to thrash?
Alright.
Oh, perfect. We're done. That was it.
Doesn't really matter what you do though. Mute, tail grab, tuck knee, stale, whatever. Doesn't matter. As long as it's 540. So we're going to go to the spillway entrance so we can actually get the spot that's above us right now. On our board glitch again. Fits just like the diff race, honestly. And the spot found. So for this one, you only get 1400. Only need to get 1400. Not hard. Last death race before the final death race later on. This one's a pretty cool strat though. I'm really happy about this strat that I found for this one. Sometimes the game decides to launch into a ramp right there. Sometimes everyone's still at the spawn for some reason. Again, on our board glitch twice. Don't stop volleying. Can't stop, won't stop. Oh, well, that's why you always too much. So you actually just went past those garbage cans and the game expected you to actually abide by those rules, but nah. Basically, no. Same thing as last race, grab onto that thing right there. And then, launch yourself into this wall, or around this area, it's fine. And there's the final checkpoint. Get that easy cannonball speed glitch. I don't know what the heck that noise was, but okay. And spot found. Off your board, you get on the board at the ramp. Hippo jump 180. Ooh, that was pretty good. I used to have a lot of trouble with this next photo, but no, not anymore. What you basically do is just do a flip trick and then do a grab, and it won't register to grab, but it'll give you more air. Give you more air, like I said. I'm surprised that didn't count, honestly. One more try. Like that.
That was perfect. Yo, pick the one you like.
I guess it kind of depends on what flip trick you do. Usually if you do a hard flip there, it will give you more air out of a grab. Like I said, rails in this game. I've said so many times, but really finicky.
Hey, you ready to get nuts? I want to. 3, 2, 1, go.
Board slide. Barely made that jump.
Man, that was sick.
That was perfect.
You did that.
Look how I barely made it here. Jeez. That was a close one.
Man, they're all good to me. You pick.
So the TSM cover is actually right behind me, so I just need to jump off this thing here. Can't believe you nailed that 720.
First tee, no mulligans. Let's do this.
Alright. So y'all into this ramp here. Oh jeez. Ooh. Interesting.
Yeah, what move product would people see?
That was a shifty tail grab and then he decided not to do it. Very interesting.
Yeah, you got it. You picked the best one.
Alright, so Rooftop Madness. Ooh, it's a doozy. These next two missions are a doozy, honestly.
So wait.
So you want to essentially
And go.
manual across all these ramps. Now you can think to yourself, how are you going all the way on top of this thing? Like that. Basically at an angle. Okay, so I didn't manual. Like I said, I need to replace my controller, but... Alright, there we go. That's a doozy, dude. That's a real doozy.
You're gonna be psyched.
Next spot. Bane of my existence again. It's like that death race from earlier, but much worse. Get off there. Okay. So the strat here. Jump on top of this thing. Place a marker. Jump into that, do a 180. I gotta get 2K. Let's get 2K. Come on. There we go. So you just go industrial over here. I used to like jump down this, but nah, really no point because you just instantly warp anyway. I used to just jump down there and it would be a little bit slower, but now I just warp. Spot found. Concrete playground. Hey, I get 1,500 for the kill for this. Which ain't hard to do. It just depends on like how you do your line for it, like this. Perfect. I almost didn't get it because I landed sloppy, but oh, perfect, pretty much. Do a photo 3. Again, take another picture. The game actually let me just roll out of a ramp. The skaters that you spawn for your team, like to do billboard photos and stuff, seem to be somewhat randomly placed, as long as it's like within the general vicinity. I wasn't even on that ramp and it just let me roll down. But it kind of helped me out, so, you know. Fair is fair, I guess. So this is the last photo of the game, Jump to Shark. It's also the biggest pain in the butt, honestly. There's actually a certain point you need to ollie.
Alright.
Like, in order to ollie into the ramp to do this.
It's on. Oh, it's on.
It's this blue line on the ground right there. Right, that one. The blue tile. And I started grinding, so let's not do that. Blue tile, right there. As long as I got above it. Okay, maybe not. I thought as long as I got above it, it should be good, but I didn't get enough distance, I guess. There we go.
I can't believe it. That was insane.
Guess if you land on the blue tiles, it should be okay then. All that air.
Check it out.
These made of titanium. Incredible. Solar system. I used to really hate this mission. I kind of still do. Because I used to try to kill it, and you'd have to, like, clear one of the poles, and no. Now I just own it at this point. So basically, you gotta do a grind over this. Once he decides to stop grinding, let me know. Alright. Then you gotta air up to this pole, and not die by hitting it, which I just did. And then you gotta get enough speed so you can do a hand plant. Come on. Alright, come on. It should be enough if I don't bail. I didn't bail, so we're good.
Dude, owned it. Hey, check this out. Check this out.
Billboard photo is actually going to take us right to an OTS pretty near where we are right now. All the billboards take you to OTS or near one. Great photo. Good stuff. People getting paid for this. So you may think to yourself, why are you doing billboard photos and ad photos and films and all that? Well, it gives you a lot of points. If you combine it all together, it's a lot of points.
I say we check it out.
And it's better than dealing with vert contests or what have you. We haven't done like 6 different contests in the game because we skipped all of them besides Maloof. That's not what I wanted to do. So I need to get 1,000 here. And for some reason I spawned in switch position, which is kind of hard to do, but I got it. So we're good. Hey, 150,000 boards sold so far. Oops. Same thing as earlier, from Perilous Path, you just launch off this thing right here if you can. Like I just did. Perfect. As long as I don't hit this pole, we're good. Oh my god. Nice. Nice, dude. Same thing as earlier, pretty much bail around the same area. Right there's fun. Now you lose all your speed, but you can get it back pretty easily since you're going downhill anyway, so. That was a pretty sweet launch, actually. Bail into that, and you're done. Thankfully, this is not a team-based death race, and it's a solo death race, and I'm very happy about that. Because I am, at this point, I'm just sick of the team-based death races in the run. And that's the last death race we do, so.
Holy gap.
So ditch hit, you gotta do it all the way 360 on the first thing, a tuck knee on the second thing, and you just clear the bridge for the third thing. Oh boy, might have too much air. Oh, we're good, nice. I'm surprised he landed that. Oh. I just got pranked, I think. I think that was a prank.
We need an ambulance.
It should have always there, honestly. I kinda figured it didn't have enough speed, but, you know, I hoped.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
Clutch. Clutch. So clutch, dude.
Yeah,
Jesus.
that is gonna be psyched.
That was clutch. Cause if I landed that, it wouldn't have counted as a kill. Straight up. That was incredible. Alright, this is the last film.
This spot right here. I'm rolling.
Doesn't really matter what kind of 360 no way flip you do, as long as you do one.
Seriously on fire.
360 hard, 360 inward. Why am I doing stales? What's happening? Alright. So on off board to get more speed. Tuck knee over that. Out off board again. Should have enough speed to do a 540 here. 540 is the last thing, by the way. And got it.
Looking sharp.
And just eat that. That's fun.
Oh, this is so fresh. Hey, that sucked, though.
That was rude. Alright. That's billboard one. Okay. So, we're going to be going through a lot of photos here. Add photos 1, 2, 3, 4. Team films 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the add photo 5, and then we're done. So, another great time to read donations here, just so you know. Because for add photos 1 through 4, I basically do the same thing I've been doing for the billboard photos. And for team films 1 through 10, I pretty much just do a manual. And that's it. So again, 3 minutes to read donations here. 3 of them. 3 full minutes. Because none of this requires attention. All I have to do is press. I'm literally, for ad photos, all I literally do is press forward, LBB, and then LBRB, because LBRB is the take photo button. That's all I do. That's it. I've saved the best part for last. Don't worry. I got you covered. You want to read donations for 3 minutes? Don't worry. Say no more. That should be the last for that one. This is gonna be around a 123 time, I believe, due to the films. Like I said, just manuals all day. That's all I do. As you can see by that thing there, it told us 950,000 boards sold, and we're about to get to 1,000,000. So, you can kind of tell how much points this gives you by doing all this. I can actually show you how many points it gives me. So for that ad photo, it'll give me 1,000, 5,000, and for every single team part for the film, it'll give me 5,000. Every single one. 10 times 5, 50. $50,000 points happening right here. We're on part 6. Got 4 more to go. Three more to go. Oops. You gotta do the manual long enough so it actually counts as a trick. Kind of weird timing too. I used to do hippie jumps here. It's actually like a second faster to do a manual, more so than a hippie jump. Same old thing. Actually, for these last two, I can actually do a hippie jump as I'm about to start a mission. So I'll do that. And it will count as a trick, so. Alright. Counts as one, see. Easy. Small optimizations. Small optimizations. Alright. 1:19:52. That's actually a minute 20 off my PB. Not bad. Not bad at all. So I'm going to put an estimate of 125, just in case something catastrophic happens during the run. Like, I have really bad teammate RMG or a car hits me or something. So we got 1 million boards sold. And we check this out. This is what we built.
Look at this line. All the who's of skateboarding right here coming to see us. You did this.
So this is the end game.
Come on, man, let's get to the front.
You've sold 1 million boards. You are now an official skateboard sponsor, or what have you. Whatever you want to call it. Look at these awfully textured models.
Yeah, what's up, Retta? Joey. Joey, you just happy to be here, huh, man? Hey, Corpsey, no smoking inside.
Last time I cut my tail off, big league back.
Lizard, you psychopath.
Oh, what up, Greta?
What's up, man? Look at this guy. Even Rob Dyrdek's had to wait on the line.
This is absolutely insane. Somebody call my puppy.
Rob Dyrdek.
Oh, it's the boss. What's up, Drew? This is gonna be sick.
Alright, so that's it. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. I hope this will be at least considered for SGDQ. Hopefully I will be able to get it in this year. I've submitted it for the past 4 GDQs in a row. So hopefully you guys will allow me to play it this time. Because I'm considering I've cut down an hour. An hour since the last time I submitted. So hopefully I'll be able to do it. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. And have a good day. GG.